Hello everyone, welcome back to our videos. This is Enemy Action Kharkov. This is the German solo, and yeah, I know I've been absent for quite a few days. It's been 10 days now that since my last video, but well, actually what happened was that we needed the stable and I had to pack it up, the game, but you know, I kept tabs on everything, took photos, and of course there are these videos. So yeah, I had to set it up again, and I did it today, and we're ready to go ahead again. So well, I was watching Grant's videos, so well, I was again in the game. So yeah, well, at least I got something game related to do. So let's start by fixing the mistake I noticed at the end of the previous Soviet impulse. Our third corps unit, which was here, was attacked by these 3 units and it was eliminated, but I made a mistake, and this is that I included this unit in the attack when in reality I shouldn't, because dispersed, out of supply and isolated units, Soviet units, can't participate, can't be part of the attack, and they didn't get checked with the other units. So actually the odds were not the odds were not 3-1, they were 2-1, but because the unit our unit there was out of supply, the attack would go on. It was actually -2, it was 4-1 the situation. Okay, the actual ratio was 2-1, but the hits drawn actually were 6, not 7. So I'll return. The large cheat was this one, large attack, which, well, it wouldn't apply anyway, but I'm returning this to the mag because it was the last cheat. We shouldn't have drawn this, we should have drawn just 6 cheats. Well, the bad thing is that the ratio didn't play a major part in this battle. What happens is that well, the attacker got 1 hit actually, which they're going to, because of the situation and the cards, they're going to ignore, and we ended up again with 2 hits. The improved position observed 1, but it was 1-step unit and it was surrounded with nowhere to go. So nothing changed. The unit was eliminated again. So then what changes is that this unit, this unsupplied unit, wouldn't have advanced. It would have remained here. Yeah, but this unit advanced with no problems. It was to auto advance, but this unit, we checked this unit, it was just the attacked hex. Then there was 1 unit there, so it shouldn't have it didn't move, but we rolled a 5 now, and it would move because it would advance there. So yeah, that's fixing the mistake there, and yeah, I think that's the situation. That's the proper situation there. Not much has changed. and yeah, well, then it was the German Impulse. I deployed some units, and yeah, well, I'm happy I could, you know, cut the error and fix it. Don't know if it will matter much, but I feel better doing it. So yeah, that's about fixing the mistake, and okay, I think we're ready to proceed to the Soviet Impulse. Okay, so this is turn 4, this is Soviet Impulse 3, and let's get our 2 cards, and yeah, okay. Oh, okay, so okay, they both not primary, so command value 3, command value 1, so this is our command card, and this is the auxiliary card. And let's check for events. No, it's turn 6 onwards, the event on this card. So let's go and see what we'll do with the 6th, our command card, 6th army, yeah? Oh, okay. So turn 6 onwards, no, and then the other command is activate all units in army. So yes, Southwestern Front, we'll see an activation, and yeah, okay, let's check first for because they've got units on map. There's one reserve unit, so they will activate. So it's time to check for the Southwest Front objective, and let's see what we've got. Okay, so this is the Southwest Front objective, and yeah, we have activated 6th army, but the check is for any unit of the active front. Okay, and there is 1 unit of the active front proximate to the objective, because it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yes, approximate. Well, if you remember from previous part, this unit can't actually move because of the move restrictions, but this doesn't mean that the unit is not proximate. Okay, so it's the 3rd objective, isn't it? Okay, and yes. Okay, objective marker removal. Marker remains the 3rd objective until removed by 9/12. So okay, it's the 3rd objective, isn't it? Yeah, Zaporizhzhia. Okay, let's see 9/12 then. Wow. Well, it was a slow start to the Southwestern Front, but now they are quickly reaching their objectives. Okay, 9/12. Reaching a front's 3rd objective. Over the course of the game, its front is placed in the sequence. Once an objective for G is placed in its 3rd hex, the objective placement tables are no longer used for that front. Okay, so removal. A front's objective mark remains in the 3rd location hex until any of the following occurs. At the end of a Soviet activation in which a Soviet unit enters the 3rd objective location hex, remove the objective, and the other 2 is turn 7 onwards or turn 4. So okay, so we're no longer checking for Southwest Front move, and they'll just it will just remain there until a Soviet unit actually enters that hex. So that's it. No more objective relocation, at least for the Southwest Front. And so let's go and activate 6th Army. So 6th Army is around here, surrounding our units in Lozovia, okay, and their units are also play, and there's one 6th Army unit also in the reserve box, and will probably join the battle. Okay, so objective still in place, So we'll get to movement methods. And movement method 1, descending order, take VP hex, and I don't think there is any VP hex for these units to take. I don't think they can reach any VP hex. I mean, the nearest empty town is well, way past their moving capacity. Yeah, mapped hexes are too far away also, even for 6 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no way they can reach any empty German town, city, or these mapped hexes. So yeah, okay. Now that's interesting. That's movement method 2, which is ascending order, adjacent to German VP hex and near objective. Move to hex closure or within 4 hexes of front objective. Okay, and adjacent to German VP hex. Now that's interesting because I have also seen Grant commenting on it, and yeah. It seemed strange to him, but I think he got it right at the end, and finally he understood what I was doing in some previous part, and yeah, he's doing a great job. He's way far ahead than me, but okay, this is a VP hex, okay, and it's not within 4 hexes clearly of the front objective. So can any unit move adjacent to a German VP hex and near to objective? Okay, in theory this unit could move to Krasnograd, or which is also of course it's targeted for the other front, so yeah, targeted exclusively, it's the preference, but even if it reaches it, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it can reach Krasnograd, which is you can see obviously, but yeah, you can see it. It's here, but I doubt if Krasnograd is closer to objective. But just for the sake of it, we have to count. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, whereas this hex is what I mean, the current is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So yeah, Krasnograd would be more in the way of distance further away than Krasnograd, so no, and they can't reach, let's say, Dnipropetrovsk, which would be closer. It's 2, 3, 4, 5. No, not even close. The other ones are not. This one is not Soviet VP hex right now. So yeah, okay. So the only thing these units could do, I mean the units that are already adjacent, okay, is readjust to a hex closer to objective. And yes, this is possible. So we have to go ascending order first. So this is number 1. Could it move to hex that is closer, because this hex is clearly one closer to the objective, and also this hex I think is also closer to the objective. I doubt if this is, so let's count from this hex is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 11. This hex is 11 away, and yeah, so it would be still, if it could use this hex, it would be still adjacent to the VP hex and closer to the objective. So could you treat, so it would need 2 breaking zone of close, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it can reach this hex. Also this hex is clearly one closer, because this hex is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, this is 13. So it's these two hexes we'll have to consider, I think, and this, okay, maybe this, yeah, I think 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no, 2, 3, no, it's the other way, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no, they can, I could cut the bricks and go, it's 2 here, 3, 4, 5, 6, no, it can't reach this hex, so it's between these two hexes. And okay, preferences. Prefer hex targeted exclusively, both are, with the least German strength, no, not across river, with most VP, no. So it's okay, it's the tiebreakers again. So closest to the unit's objective marker, and so it will move, it, at least it wants to move here. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5. It has moved, and now it's the strange thing, because of 9 we're not breaking anything because this unit is still surrounded. And yeah, now the funny thing is that 925 comes into play, and it will maybe it will adjust this unit to another hex. And let's see what hexes are reachable. And the hex is obviously this hex is also reachable, the starting hex, and this hex also is reachable, because it would be 2, 3, and it would be 2, 3, 4, 5. This hex, all these hexes, apart from this one, all these hexes are reachable. So okay, let's go to 925. Okay, prefer hex within operational limits. Everything is causing surround. It's already surrounded. In Soviet support, all hexes are not adjacent, not occupied by, or adjacent to a Soviet unit adjacent to the same unit. No such hex. All hexes are either occupied or adjacent. So, and then it's empty or garrisoned hex. So these are the two hexes, empty or garrisoned, and between these two and the next one is not occupied by active units, none are. So between these two hexes would go again to tiebreakers and closest to the unit's objective marker. So this unit will adjust here. Okay, so that was the movement for this unit. It's just there, and that's it. Okay, so next one is it's a Sandy Gordon movement method too, so this is the next one. So again, adjustment to German VP hex and near objective, and obviously the objective is this way, so any of these hexes would be closer to the objective, so it will, you know, it can reach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, it can reach all 6 hexes around this unit. And let's see, we're not breaking anything, do we? If we move this unit, no. Okay, because there is not a line, yeah, but no. German supply can't be traced through here because there are the garrisons. There is no supply head. No supply head. So yeah, I was thinking if this unit moves, then maybe German supply could be traced to Izium, but over here. But no, it can't because there's no German supply head nearby from which they could trace supply, at least not in this direction. When you see all these garrisons have cut off our supply lines, and this unit, charge of supply, could only move what? I think it can only move 2 hexes, but still, even if it could move more, it wouldn't be proximate to Zoom or any other, so it would be the hex. So that's okay. Let's examine where this unit could go. So preferences for the method: targeted exclusively. Yeah, it is. Least German strength. Oh, could it reach Krasnograd too? On this unit, so it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this unit can also reach. That was a close one. Yeah, it can reach Krasnograd, but no, it wouldn't be closer to objective. And also, the preference would be for Azovaya, which is targeted exclusively for the active front. So yeah, we prefer this one. List German strength, not applicable. Most VP okay. Doesn't start adjustment. So it's tiebreakers. Closest to the unit's objective marker, and yeah, it would love to go there. So can it reach this hex? So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it can reach this hex, and it's 925 again. And remember, this unit can reach every hex, but okay. Let's see, prefer hex within operational limit, okay. Causing surround, no. In Soviet support, all. Not occupied or adjacent to Soviet unit, no. And empty or garrison hex, and yeah, that's the funny thing, it will end up here. Wow, because that's an empty hex, and yeah, it's not, sorry. So yeah, it seems strange, but that's what 925 does. And yes, this hex is again clearly closer than its to objective than the starting hex, so you can't complain. Okay, so number 3, and number 3 can go 2 here and 3 and 4, 2 here and 3 here, and be one closer to objective. No, this way it wouldn't be closer to objective 2, 3. Yeah, so this hex will try to reach, but then again 925 will come into play. Now it's closer to its objective by 1, but then 925 comes into play and says no, you've got other preferences, so you prefer the empty hex. But this unit has, I mean, at least my interpretation of the rules is that this unit has moved. So yeah, it has an impact at later stages, whether let's say it would move to reserves, or if it can move by any other method or stuff like that. So yeah, I'm considering this unit moved. So okay, let's examine number 4. Number 4 again, could it go adjacent, could it remain adjacent to its VIP, to the VP hex, and closer to the objective? And I think it is yes, because it can go 2 here, bring its own control, and 3 here, and it's clearly 1 closer. It can't reach this hex or other hexes. So yeah, it will do the same here, and then will 925 again. Not adjustment to occupied or adjustment to Soviet Union adjustment, none, and then it would be empty or garrison, so it will move here, number 4. And now it's time for number 7 up here. So yes, it will do the same. I mean, I think it can reach 1, 2, 3. Would it go 1, 2, 3, 4? No, it can get, but it can get here, and this is the closest hex to its objective, clearly. So it will go here, but now that's interesting, because now it will join 925. It could also reach this hex, or this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it could use this hex also. Yeah, it will adjust between these 3 hexes. And again, okay, operation limit okay, cause already surrounded, support okay, not occupied or adjustment to any Soviet unit, no such hex. Empty organization, no empty garrison, but not occupied by active units, so it will remain here because this hex is occupied by MGP, a unit of Mobile Group Popov, and it's not occupied by an active unit. So yeah, that's a complete surround over there, and no other 6th Army units on map. So that was it. Just one movement method, and Okay, it's time for attack check. Okay, so let me get the checks. So yes, and okay, this is the lead unit, can be the lead unit, and we'll have to take account no assault coordination, the auxiliary card. We have to take account all these units and the reserve unit as well in determining the situational strength. So, and we're out of supply. So yeah, I think this is going ahead, and this is going to end badly for us. And these were two good strong units. And yeah, okay. So it's it's 3, 7, 10, 14, 18 plus 3 for the reserve units. It's 21. It's 21, and we've got here 9, and we're all out of supply. So it's 7. It's 21 to 7. So it's exactly situational strength 3 to 1. So we're not examining anything else. It's 3 to 1. We go straight to combat. So yeah, so we have to go to combat, and let's. It's going to be difficult to go on. Yeah, I think first of all we've got to see if it's overwhelming attack. Okay. But not situational. Now let's go to the real ratios. Adaptive reserve units first, but not when attack overwhelming. So what kind of attack is it? Well, it is 9 here, and it's okay again 3, 7, 10, 14, 18, 18 to 9, because no, it's not situation. So it's just 2 to 1. It's 2 to 1, and all defenders unsupplied with ratio 5 to 1, and all defenders isolated. No, okay. So it's just 2 to 1. So we will add a reserve unit, and I think yes, there's only one reserve unit of the 6th Army. Actually, it's this unit, an infantry unit. It was moved to reserves earlier. So where will it go? I mean, I think every hex yeah, every hex is in reserve supply, isn't it? Yeah, they can now trace reserve supply to every hex. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they can trace it from here, from this hex. Actually, they can trace it, so it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and the other way. So they can practically reach reserve supply to. They can reserve supply to every hex. Okay, and adjusting to hex. Non-reserve unit in active front is in or proximate to the hex. Yeah, I mean they all are. Well, they are either proximate or in the hex, and the hexes. Okay. Placement would not violate stacking limits. No. Let's check this one. No, even here it wouldn't violate stacking limits. Okay. Within operation limit, everything is. Not a German. Yeah, it's clearly. So prefer hex in Soviet support. No. Causing surround. It's not across the river. Causing target to be flanked. It's already flanked. Unoccupied. No. Highest hex number, so yes, this takes the prize. It's 2010, and the others are 19, so it goes here, and yeah, we're marking everything as attacking. Yeah, this is reserve though, it can't advance, I think. Oh, got it. Maybe not. Okay. So yeah, it's 21 to 9. It remains 9 here. It's 21 to 9. So it's yes, it's still around 2 to 1, isn't it? No, it's not 3 to 1. It would have to be 27 for that. So it's just 2 to 1. Yeah, let me have it here. 2 to 1, and I have forgotten to get another die. Wait. Okay, it's 2 to 1, and now we've got what? How many? How many have we got? It's okay. No, 3-step unit, so it's one. Minimum is 5 because we've got 5 steps. But maximum is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6, and because we're out of surround, 6 for the units, and out of surround means that they get another one, don't they? Okay, out of supply, sorry, not out of surround. We can play course, can gain AP, may attack. Out of supply only, 1 extra combat hit, and they disregard 1 hit, so it's 7, so that's already a large attack. It's 2 to 1 and 7 hits. So yeah, so again, it's not overwhelming because it would need to be a large attack with ratio 6 to 1. It's stuck at 2 to 1. So okay, they'll get a combat tactic one day. Yeah, we'll get a combat tactic. And it gets stuff and assault coordination. No, okay, and of course there are units. Assault coordination, and assault coordination gets them both units. Okay, it's Soviet. All non-active adjacent participate in the attack. Exclude dispersed and isolated, or units that already attacked, and the units that participate. Yes, these are the units. So these 2 units will also join the attack. So yeah, they're not getting the benefit from assault coordination because their units act. So it's another 6. So what was it? 20. No, and now it's 3 to 1 because it was 21, and it's now 27 to 9, and it's just 3 to 1, isn't it? Yeah, I hope I've got my maths right. Yeah, okay, sorry, that's better. Okay, that's 21, isn't it? 27, isn't it? Okay, we count again. 6, 10, 13, 17, 21, 27, yeah, 27 to 9. Okay, and 3 to 1, large attack. Oh, sorry, it's now 8 hits. 3 to 1, still not overwhelming. Wow. So they get the auxiliary card also, which is NKVD, and NKVD gives them increased hits. We already got 1 hit. Increased hits anchored by the defender by 1, and NKVD sets apply, and we go to 9 hits, and they get to ignore 1 hit. So yeah, well, I don't know, maybe I'm not very optimistic about holding there. So yeah, that's 3 to 1 odds, and we're dispersed and unsupplied, so all these hits, let me have it here, with dispersed and supplied will apply. So yeah, let me get some space, and yeah, can you see everything? Well, okay, so 9 hits. Well, I think it's the largest battle we have. Yeah, and ooh, Do the units... Oh, sorry, just one moment there. Hold on. Do the units that get added through assault coordination offer one extra cheat? Okay. Let me clarify this. I can't remember this. Okay. Combat seats, drawing combat seats. For its attacking unit. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, so I can't see why not. So they're getting an extra 2 cheats, aren't they? Well, definitely. Yeah, one from this unit, one from this unit. Yeah. So it's definitely going to be the largest battle yet. It's worth 11 seats, and we're... Yeah, it says maximum number of seats. Add. Doesn't say anything about it. Initial for its attacking unit. Yeah, it's an attacking unit, isn't it? I mean, these two are attacking units, so yeah. Okay, let's get 9 seats, 11 seats, sorry, and see what. Okay. 2-1 and less than 2-1. No, it's 3-1. So this applies. Okay, very good. There goes. Oh yeah, German air power. Oh no, Soviet air power. No, this doesn't apply. Let me get it. Let me get the ones that don't apply there. It's going to be a long process. NKVD, and yeah, and it's a priority. What? NKVD and the Soviets get 1 hit? Is this correct? It's Soviet only, isn't it? NKVD. Is it? Oh, what? The Soviet... Is this a mistake? I haven't encountered this one, but oh, let me check the NKVD cheats. Is there anything in the rules? Defender, flank. NKVD applies if the Soviet tactic. Okay. It applies. It says Soviets 1. Well, okay, if you know something, I'll check for the errata when I upload this video, but yeah, applies. Okay, so greater than 1.5 to 1, less, no, it's 3 to 1, so this applies. It's turned ugly already. And then this IP crossfire, no. Dispersed and supplied, yeah. You're unsupplied. Attacker artillery, defender artillery, no. But we get to reshuffle to get the chips from previous battle into the mag. I got them, so let's mix them again thoroughly. We're at what? Well, 6 seats, and yeah, 5 to 1. It's not greater than 5 to 1. It's not less than 3 to 1. Defender dispersed and supplied, or unsupported. Defender adjusted, no. So yeah, this would be the priority also. So we get 1, 2, 3 seats here, and we're 8 seats. 9, 8 to 1, 6 to 1, it's not. Only attacker armor, thankfully not. Only defender armor, unfortunately not. So 5 here and 5 here. So yeah, last cheat. And again, it's reshuffled cheat, but no. City, town, or woods. Yeah, we wanted it, but the other. Ah, come on, it's the priority. It's the priority. I mean, we're in a city, but the priority is dispersed and unsupplied, which we are. So all these digits will go back to the mag after battle. So let me count again: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. 11 hits drawn, and let's see how many hits have we got. Okay. The attackers don't get any hits, I'm afraid, because well, the attackers, they get Soviets, they get a hit. Okay, the attackers -1, -1, +1, +1. Okay, but they get, we're unsupplied, so they get to ignore 1 hit, so no hit for the attackers. So let's go to the defenders. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5, and yeah, it's 5 hits. So we've got to satisfy 5 hits, and the problem is, you can see the problem clearly. Okay, 5 hits, no, not to satisfy 5 hits. How do we? Okay, I can. Let me count. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and all these will go to the mag. Okay, 5 hits, and we get -1 because we're in a town, in a city, sorry. So we get 4 hits out of units, a total strength of 5. Yeah, so what's going to happen is that yeah, we can't retreat. We can't retreat even losing 1 step because we're completely surrounded. Yeah, so these units will have to take all hits and step losses, so they will be eliminated. But okay, they're 5 steps, so yeah, they will not be completely eliminated. Obviously, well, this unit will remain here, so yeah, no point about, yeah, this unit is eliminated, and this satisfies 2 hits. And the other unit, let me get the replacement for that. Yeah, and will a 3 hit will remain as a 3-step unit will remain as a 1-step unit, still unsupplied. Well, still holding Lozovia, whatever. Well, small consolation, isn't it? Because we've lost actually lost 2 of our best units there. Okay, all hits are satisfied. The attackers don't get any hit. Sits on the mag. 40th army gets discarded, but this one, unfortunately, there are more than 3 cards in the Soviet pile, so it gets again reshuffled. So there's no advance after combat. And of course we don't check for reserves because all units in the 6th army have either moved or attacked, and obviously since they attacked, I don't think they gain an IP. Okay, place active reserve units on map, no. No active reserve units. Remove units, no. Place IP that didn't move, attack, or enter reserve, no. And remove dispersed units, and that's all. This is this activation. So let me return them to normal, and this card, the 6th army card. Okay, this is it. This is currently the 6th army card, and the no auxiliary card. It was used as a combat tactic. So yeah, that's all for now, and yeah, it's time for German impulse number 3, and let's see what we're going to do. So German impulse 3, and you know, that's my hand for the turn, and I have run out of, you know, clever ideas. I mean, I could use the corps, the 40th Corps card to give the Soviets some trouble up there near Kramatorsk, but I don't think, I don't feel ready of doing it. I've got some ideas from there, but right now I'll try and protect what I've got. Maybe later the Soviets got many activations yet, and I don't want to, you know, to go into the offensive, let's say. Risking, you know, the Slavyansk lesson was enough for me. It was a premature move, which cost me dearly. And also Corps Raus, it's quite weak. 40th Corps has got many reserves, and I don't want, right now, they're not interested in you know, probably they're not interested in Corps Raus, and they've lost the card to the combat tactics. So yeah, I'll try to not provoke them into action by moving, you know, closer to Gotynia or stuff. So yeah, I'll just, you know, I have to play one card. I'll just play this card. I'm not doing anything, you know, very clever with it. I'm just I'll get, well, I've got reserves to deploy, but right now I'm very limited because, you know, because of all these garrisons. I don't have supply heads nearby, so I am quite limited at where I can deploy them. It would be somewhere around here, and they wouldn't help at all. So yeah, what I'm going to do instead, I'll try to, you know, to get these units a little bit, you know, retreat these units. I mean, they're out of supply. They hold the line, but they're out of supply, and the 3rd army, look at how strong 3rd army is. So yeah, I'm probably getting them not out of harm's way completely, but still, you know, get them somewhere else. And yeah, I can't, well, I could deploy the reserves, but they would be too far back, and yeah, I can deploy them where I would like to, because they would have to go, you know, somewhere somewhere around here, and yeah, and then that would be it. I don't know. Yeah, I'll try to do something with these units, you know, get them a little bit. So I'm playing this one and hope I'm not making a mistake. Obviously this unit can't do anything for that, can't move. I'll try to move these units. They're out of supply, so yeah, let's not forget that they can only move only 2 hexes, although the run is difficult. So yeah, and they've got to break zone control, so I could get them the same hex. I would have to get them next to garrison, so next, I mean, this one can't go there, but is there a point? And of course, they would have to go to a hex from which they can't trace supply, Fable, but they can't do that. They're exempted because they can't trace supply now, and there's no hex. I mean, the closest hex is Krasnograd, that supply is traceable, but and they can't reach it right now. So yeah, it doesn't matter where I move them. So the point is, do I move them together, or they will be easier to surround? So yeah, let's see. This one has to break zone of control, cross river. There will be two. There will be three here. Yeah, it got the movement points to be here, and this unit can join him just by moving here. Or I could get them. Yeah, that's a clear hex, isn't it? Yeah, it's a clear hex, but still they're strength 5 instead. Should I get them there? So yeah, this is 3-4 for the goods and 5 here, and yeah, well, they run the risk of getting surrounded, but I mean, they're surrounded anyway. So yeah, no grand strategy, just, you know, an unorganized retreat, I'd say. And yeah, and now I really need the next card to be Third Corps. That would give me some breathing space, but come on. Well, I can do something, and it's not a 5 for the overextended. Yeah, well, I will do something with it, but okay, that's the end of the third German impulse, and yeah, let's see what the next Soviet impulse will be. So maybe that's the next part then. So that's all for now. Yeah, bye bye.